Most people think you need millions of dollars to buy a house in Potomac, but this 3,000 square foot, 5-bed, 3.5 bath, fully updated townhouse in the Churchill School District is only $850,000. This is Potomac's best kept secret. So right when we walk in, we could go straight up the stairs, or we can cut all the way to the living room, which with this giant window straight ahead, the sliding door that goes out to the deck, plus this office, which we'll take a look at in a second, you have so much light coming in, which makes it an amazing place to relax. When people hear of Potomac, they're usually thinking of $1.5 to $2 million homes, and most of them feed into the Churchill High School cluster, which is one of the top high schools in America. But what most people don't know is that Inverness Village, this townhouse community between Seven Locks and Tuckerman, has townhouses also going to the Winston Churchill cluster, selling for under $850,000. Now, I love Inverness Village because a lot of homes in Potomac can actually be really far from everything. Like if you're commuting, it could take you 15 minutes just to get to 495 or 270. But from here, you go out onto Seven Locks, you can be on 495 or 270 in 4 minutes. You can get to Cabin John Village or Montgomery Mall also in 4 minutes. This location is right on the border of Potomac and Bethesda, which means that you're so close to everything. Now, this end unit townhouse is one of the nicest that I've seen in the community because everything here has been redone. There are only 25 of this model, which is a 5-bed, 3.5 bath, nearly 3,000 square feet of living space, and being an end unit, it essentially lives and feels like a single family home. When most people think of a townhouse, they're thinking it's a little bit cramped, there's not that much light. Just when you come in on the first floor, we have this very large living room that connects straight to the dining room over here. The thing that I love, we have over here facing the east, so in the morning you can have your coffee either in the living room, or you could take a step out here to the balcony and you can watch the sunrise, which just means that you're gonna have so much light here in the morning in your office while you're working, which just makes this such a great place to relax. When you do wanna have some dinner, all you have to do is just walk over there to the kitchen, to your dining room, and get ready to go. By the way, this is the deck coming off the first floor. Just being able to sit here and watch the sunset or just grill, do whatever. All you can hear is the breeze, some crickets. So relaxing. You know, when we came in, I said this is one of those really well-kept secrets that just so many people have no idea exist. And this is part of my motivation for getting into real estate, to help people find good values, get into the neighborhoods or the areas where they want to be. And oftentimes, it's just a matter of talking to somebody who knows the area, who's familiar with everything, all the ins and outs of the neighborhoods, so they can actually recommend where you should be looking. So if you are looking to buy or sell in Maryland and Montgomery County, check out the link below and just give me a call. We can schedule a time to chat. You can even book directly onto my calendar and we can go over exactly what it is that you need and see how I can help you. This is what I love doing. So the thing with these units is that they're just one big loop around. So the flow is incredibly nice. The kitchen here is a great area because it's been fully redone. We have the granite countertops all the way around here, plus new appliances, which means this is just fully ready to go. I really love the wooden cabinets over here. You have a lot of storage, plus down below, and over behind us that way, there is a pantry as well. So you will never feel like you do not have enough space in this kitchen. The breakfast nook connected to the kitchen is an amazing place to just get your day started, or because it's facing west over here, to watch the sunset. You know, for me, a glass of red wine at the end of the day, but I just love having this little space to relax. Now, the thing that I really want to show you is right here, which is something that a lot of people always feel like they're very lacking. This office looking out as the sun is coming up, or just enjoying the woods. Like, I love that this is surrounded by woods. It's very private. So even though you're 4 or 5 minutes away from everything, it's also very quiet and private. And it just feels very, very relaxing. This entire office on the first floor is great because you can just set up however you want and shut the door and get some work done. For most of the units in this community, this is a tiny little 70 square foot space, but here, I believe it's 11 by 15, which means you have a full 165 square foot office. This is your view while you're working. Work from home is now a lot of fun. By the way, this is the deck coming off the first floor. Just being able to sit here and watch the sunset or just grill, do whatever. All you can hear is the breeze, some crickets. So relaxing. So this is the first floor. Now let's head up to the second floor and check out the bedrooms. By the way, I love this brick right here, but it's neighborhoods like this which are the reason that I primarily specialize in these neighborhoods in this area, Potomac, Rockville, Bethesda. Most agents will tell you, hey, I can help you in Maryland, Virginia, DC, but that means that they're not experts in any one particular place. If you tell them, hey, this is my price point, this is kind of where I want to be, but they're not an expert in that area, they're not going to know that maybe right outside in the zip code next door, you can actually afford a place as well. You can afford to live in Potomac because not all the places are 1.5 million. Anyway, so on this floor, there are 4 bedrooms. We're gonna walk into the primary first, which is my favorite. I love this. The primary suite is all the way right here. This space is very nice, but we also connect over to a vanity that's separate, plus the shower and the bathroom, so people can be getting ready and showering all at the same time. By the way, look at the view outside this window. I love how big all these windows are, plus the cedar shake roof, which is about to be replaced. You're gonna get a brand new roof. Absolutely beautiful. So you have one closet over here, plus this vanity. Like I said, one person can be getting ready, and you don't need to bother the person who is behind you over here, who has their own space. And they can shower, go to the restroom. Plus, if you have a lot of clothes, this walk-in closet, has a lot of space. Now, walking out, we do have this linen closet right over here, and we have 1, 2, 3 bedrooms over on this floor. They all have large closets. This one's a little walk-in, plus those closets over there, and this is the back of the house, which one thing I love about here is there is a walking trail right down there, so you can walk around. It's very nice. It's very relaxing. A lot of mosquitoes in the summer, but you throw on a little bit of off and you'll be good to go. Now let's look at the third bedroom, quite similar, but very spacious. And then we have this one, which is even bigger. Woo! Large closet, and another window, again, looking out to the path. And these 3 bedrooms will share this bathroom over here. So that's 2 full baths up top, 4 bedrooms. Now let's go down to the basement. End unit is amazing, amazing value. You need to come with me, look at this. This is one of my favorite things about this townhouse, which is this is essentially a standalone unit, basically. The walkout can head out onto the patio, and this right here is the 5th bedroom. I know a lot of people that live in these units, they can use this as an in-law suite. It could be an au pair suite. Some people even rent out the entire basement and you can get some rental income. Obviously, it's also great for just a guest bedroom, so your guests can have privacy. This is a beautiful, beautiful you can barely call it a basement, and then just walk out and go along your little trail. Oh, also I forgot to show you this. And it's a storage area under the stairs. You can put all of your luggage, Christmas tree, whatever, any random stuff. It's a huge space. And then obviously for the 5th bedroom, you do have a full bath. So like I said, this very much can be a standalone living space for anybody. Oh, I love it. Inverness Village, this end unit townhouse, nearly 3,000 square feet, 5 beds, 3.5 baths, fully updated, move-in ready. You get into Churchill for less than $850,000. Sure, this is not going to be on the market for very long. If you want to know more about the property, send me a message. And if this isn't exactly what you're looking for something else in Maryland, Montgomery County, this area, we can hop on a call, a Zoom, text me, WeChat me, and let's chat about what exactly it is that you need and how we can make it happen. We'll see you next time.